Hello and welcome to your Scorpio monthly reading for February. Sorry I'm late getting them out, but I've just decided to do the monthly readings. So if you have not been here before, or if you've not clicked on a link of mine, welcome. I want to invite you to be a part of this collective if you feel that this is something that resonates with you. So let's get the overall energy spirit for Scorpio, for the Scorpio collective for the month of February. Overall energy, please, spirit. Okay, so the first card coming up is this beautiful uncaging. And right behind that comes this broken open. So both having to do with the heart center. So the month of February could be a very transitional month is what I'm getting here with these two cards. With this key here in the center of the heart, as well as all of this light that's pouring out of this person here. I feel like the month of February is definitely going to be a heart opener for you, Scorpio. I am going to get some tarot messages now and see if we can get some more of the details for Scorpio collective spirit. So it's been kind of an exciting day today. We had a book launch it's a book called Modern Day High Priestess, which is something that I have worked on over the fall time here. So it is on Amazon if you are interested. But Spirit, let's get the messaging here for Scorpio for the month of February. Okay. So, the way that I'm doing this Scorpio reading is I'm taking 7 cards of cross, and that's representing the 7 chakras. So, so the way that I see this is the first card coming up is the rest and relaxation. This is the 4 of Swords card. And this 4 of Swords, being in the root chakra, is really about who you are as an individual, your safety, security, where you come from. So, like, what I can see here is that you have been just resting and relaxing, settling into this root chakra for yourself. And by doing that, just by simply being, you are actually bringing in abundance, giving yourself that self-love. And beside that, in the sacral chakra, I have the High Priestess. So you are absolutely developing more and more of your intuition. You see a beautiful intuition there with this creativity. So with the High Priestess, the way that I look at the sacral chakra, that's your creativity. And it is also your sexual organs, your reproductive organs, and all of those kinds of things. So I would definitely say that you are very intuitive by having this in the sacral chakra. So moving on from this, I'm going to get some more information afterwards, but let's just get through it. In the solar plexus, I have the 3 of Pentacles. This is about collaboration. It is about beginning a new work project of some sort. This being in the solar plexus area, this is all about your confidence. And what's happening here is that I see that you're beginning to realize that you do have a lot of intuitive abilities here. And you are going to be using them within your work. And as you continue to use those psychic abilities or that intuition, you're going to get more and more confident as you continue along this journey with this being in that solar plexus. But with all new things, we are never any good at it. Check out my first videos, and even now, maybe I'm still learning. So I do want to say thank you to everyone for continuing to watch my videos. But in terms of this, I feel like your self-confidence is really coming along in terms of whatever it is, this passion project that you are working on. In the center, at the heart center, we have the King of Cups, which is absolute emotional maturity, where you're able to not only recognize that you need to give yourself love and all of those kinds of things, look after your own emotions first before you can help someone else. So this being here in the heart center, in that heart chakra, you know, this absolutely what these two cards are saying with this beautiful uncaging and this broken open, and this King of Cups falling right at this heart center. You have done well. You've done a lot of healing, I see. You've done a lot of self-reflection, because it's not an easy place to get to this emotional maturity. You know, it's about facing you know, truths about yourself that you don't necessarily want to look at, and come to terms with those truths. But this is something that you've done yourself. You cannot achieve this emotional maturity without doing the work. So what I see here is you have been doing the work. So great job, everyone. Great job, Scorpio Collective, for really working on this. And in the month of February, this is really going to come along. Right after the heart chakra, we have the Chariot in the throat position. So a lot of victory, a lot of balance, forward movement. So you are definitely, you have a direction that you want to move in, and you are moving in it. You have determination, you have perseverance, you have concentration. You are absolutely moving something to do with this throat chakra. So it may be that you are speaking, you are singing, you are writing, you are sharing your voice with others. And maybe you're not just doing, maybe you're not doing it like formally. Maybe this is just informally, where you're having an opportunity to share your voice, or have the courage to share your voice. When I look at this King of Cups right next to this Chariot, you are sharing your emotions in a very balanced way. When we see these two sphinxes in the front of this Chariot, meaning that you have absolutely balanced your yin and your yang, your masculine, feminine, your light and your shadow. Amazing work, and this is going to take you places. This is going to get you traveling. You know, if it's not locally, absolutely nationally. And beside that, when I see this in the third eye, we have the Queen of Swords, and this Queen of Swords is all about really getting clear messaging. So when I see it in this position of the third eye, you are getting very clear messages from Spirit. You know, you may even see visions, a lot of visions in the mind, because the swords represents this intellectual, or the mind. And what I see here is that this Queen of Swords is very observant and perceptive. So I feel like these messages that you see through your third eye, and you may not even recognize that it is coming through the third eye. Just all of a sudden you have this knowing, or you see this image, or a brief scene in your mind. But it's very, very clear to you. Just know that you absolutely have the ability to see these things clearly, and be able to express what needs to be expressed for the good of all, for yourself. Where does that come? Remember I was saying that putting yourself first so that you can give to others. That's with that King of Cups here in that heart chakra area. So you absolutely do that. You make sure that you give your messaging, but always thinking of who you are and at what cost to you. in how you're going to be of service. But you're very discerning, very quick, intelligent, observant, and perceptive. Absolutely. And then in this final stage here, in the crown chakra, I love to see this come out upside down. Actually, this is the only one that came in reverse. And it is the Nine of Swords in reverse. So you have absolutely made some decisions here. You have decided by the energy or the messaging that you are getting from the divine that comes through that crown chakra, listening to your higher self. This is where this information is coming from for you. So this, you are not worried. You are not bothered, Scorpio. You have mastered the mind. Like, so the thoughts are not controlling you. You've been able to put that aside and manage or manifest whatever it is that you are wanting to create in this lifetime. I am going to get a few more cards here to see if I can get a little bit more information, and maybe I just will use the same one. So if we can get clarification here on the Four of Swords, Spirit. We have the Empress, which is beauty, abundance, success, birthing something into existence, some beautiful new life into existence. But being happy with the results of your actions is ultimately where it comes from. And when I see this here in this root chakra space, you are creating this abundance through giving yourself this rest and relaxation by showing yourself the love that you're feeling for yourself. So you are creating this abundance simply by showing yourself love. Again, a beautiful uncaging here. Again, this heart is so massive. Lots of love happening here, and it is on this portion of the cards here right above. So moving on into that sacral chakra, Spirit, we'll get some more information around this High Priestess. And what's coming out here is the Three of Cups, which is a celebration. So celebrating with others. Maybe you have begun a creative endeavor, or you are celebrating the success of something as it's coming in right after this Empress card. And right below this High Priestess. So there is a lot of change happening, but you have all kinds of support from friends, from family, and you cherish this relationship with family, and or I wouldn't say just family, with your friends as well, your soul family. And you are very intuitive and discerning in terms of who that soul family is, with the High Priestess above this Three of Cups here, this celebration. The High Priestess comes out first in this sacral chakra. So your creativity, your reproductivity. So you are absolutely in a creative mode when I see the Empress beside the celebration and the High Priestess above. So you are really, really moving along here in terms of using this intuition and creating this new spiritual path for yourself. Moving into the solar plexus, we have the Marriage card with the Four of Wands. And it says to be ready for this opportunity that you have really been working for. And it comes in underneath the Three of Pentacles in this collaboration, this teamwork, the setting of the foundation of your material or physical stability. And so this is a commitment, and I feel like Spirit, it has committed to you to ensure that this collaboration is one that continues to grow. I see a lot of growth here with the surrounding cards as well, the emotional maturity, of course, in that heart chakra. So, Spirit, let's get some more information around this King of Cups that we have here. And get a little more detail for the Scorpion Collective. And we will go with this card. We have the Sun. Beautiful. The sun is shining on you for all of the work that you have done, you have completed. We have the King of Cups in this heart center, as well as the sun. And the sun is the brightest card, of course, in the whole deck. Lots of success, lots of victory, lots of freedom. And I do believe it is from the work that you have done on yourself here with this King of Cups above. So success lies ahead of you. Keep on the path. You're doing exactly what it is that you're supposed to be doing. I see a lot of success and victory here. And then moving from this heart, a lot to do with the heart here, Scorpio, for the month of February, but we'll get a little more information in this throat chakra area with the Chariot. And we have the Knight of Cups, which is an offer coming toward you. And it says, express your creativity and compassion with emotion. So with this being here in the throat chakra areas, that it does speak to expressing yourself and expressing your creativity. And when I think of creativity, it brings me back, of course, to this sacral chakra where we see the High Priestess here. So I do feel that you may be channeling messages from Spirit, is what I can see here, because you're able to express this compassionate emotion and creativity through your voice. And it is going to allow for you to travel with whatever occupation or new adventure, something that you've recently committed to, where you're about a 3 in the suits at the very beginning of this pathway. There's been some work. Obviously, we do see some work with the 3 of Pentacles, but there's always help here if you need it. Moving on into the third eye, remember we had this Queen of Swords, and the Hanged Man is coming out to give more clarification. So it is about a new perspective, and it's also about waiting, maybe giving yourself a pause. And when I look at this Hanged Man card being within the third eye, what I'm getting is, as you travel along on your journey with this Queen of Swords and the Hanged Man, is that you give yourself an opportunity to take a minute on your journey to see if this is still the right path that you want to proceed along. You give yourself a pause to look at all the different perspectives and ensure that you are moving along on that path, that answering the call. That's what I feel like here, that you're answering the call that Creator has set out for you, and you're doing this by pausing every once in a while to look at all of the perspectives. And then finally, the description around this 9 of Swords, we have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse as well here, and it says money regained after a severe toil. So with this crown chakra and this 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel that with the Divine's help and all of the work that you have done in terms of your emotional well-being, being that very emotionally mature, very successful in the spotlight, healing that heart, because you have healed your heart, that you have put a lack mindset behind you. You have downloaded all of the abundance codes through that crown chakra now, and you can rest assured that you have a very strong path ahead of you, with a lot of psychic intuition here, a lot of emotional maturity, some balance, You have people around you who are supporting you along on this journey. And it is something very close to your heart. You know, when I see this Empress card here, and the marriage card as well, very close to your heart when we look at the beautiful uncaging and the broken open. But I do want to get some angel messages here, so we are going to see what messages there is for the Scorpios for the month of February. Angels, spirit guides, let's get the message. And here we have it. Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael has cleared the path for you and removed all obstacles that were in your way. You can now move forward with ease and confidence, and you will achieve whatever it is that your heart desires. So that's what I see here. I see this absolutely with this Chariot card, this movement, the balance that you have within you, this quick wit and discernment that you have with this Queen of Swords. Lots of really good things coming here, and you absolutely have the protection and guidance from your angels. So thank you so much, Scorpio, for joining me in February's reading, and I would be happy to see you again here next month. So please do take care, and until next time.